did it for the world. Loud House.
All right! God, you were normal yesterday.
Yeah, once again, why a review on Sunday, you may ask? Well, at the end of my last Thursday's review, I did leave a little something before the credits rolled. And today is Father's Day. So yeah, this is my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do so. Just like I did in May for Mother's Day, a novel idea. Except this episode, I'm doing Home of the Fave. This is overall the 143 episode, and it is 42nd episode of Season 3 of The Loud House. 2 months ago, I saw this episode recently. I actually much enjoyed the episode itself, especially when it centers around the dad, Lynn Sr. Let's review and see how good of a father he really is to all his children. So we got a great start off with this episode of Lynn Sr., the dad, asking if one of his daughters would like to go grocery shopping with him at the market.
I'll go. I'm out of banana peels. I'm also gonna need a dozen eggs. I'll go too. Lily ate all the macaroni off my necklace.
Disgusting. And here's where the fun actually starts.
Hey, Dad, wanna hear some knock-knock jokes?
Does Cliff poop in my shoes? Heck yes, I do.
Oh, here we go.
Somebody's a little grumpy. It seems to all the fun never ends with Dad and Luan.
Hey, Dad, I think we need a different cart. This one's got a leak.
Are zucchini me? Did you get it, Lola? Like, are you kidding me? But I said zucchini me?
I get it.
Somebody's in a bad mood. Come on, Lola, show a little smile, why don't you?
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the pasta aisle.
Looks like it might be her time of the month again.
Attention shoppers, please excuse this interruption.
And settle in for some Luantics.
Went to the store for a loaf of bread. Bought a can of beans instead.
Just be glad you missed the song at the meat counter.
I didn't.
All of you, all day, day, lined up, waiting to get filled with my meat.
Okay, maybe that was a bad thing to hear. So Luan and the dad were having so much fun along, they get done shopping, but Lola's still in a grumpy ass mood.
Do you need help getting out of your seatbelt, Lola?
I can get it myself.
You're stuck.
Actually, I need help. Yep, that's what I thought.
So Dad actually hands Lola her macaroni and Lola just takes off like a selfish goddamn prima donna. Well, hope you don't mind me asking, but what crawled up your a-hole?
Uh-oh, someone's upset. Did Lana eat her mud mask again?
No, she's mad at me. I think I messed up.
What makes you say that?
Well, I took Luan and Lola to the store earlier, and you know how Luan and I come up with some of our best material there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, charming. I love it when Rita does that.
Mm-hmm.
But Lynn, the dad, thinks that Lola thinks that he likes Luan instead of her more. Why? Get this, because his dad played favorites with him all the time, and it drove him fucking bonkers.
Hey, Dad, you ready to make some key Lynn pie with me? Oh, they must have had other plans. I guess I can make it by myself.
Well, there's one thing we actually got to see about this episode that it actually shows about Lynn Sr. It shows him actually as a kid, but it's kind of sad to see him this way. I mean, not to point the finger, but no child like him should ever be neglected. I mean, the way how he enjoys cooking and baking, he's really a gifted kid. And that is what Lynn Sr. actually loves doing his whole life. He actually enjoys cooking more often. Normally the mom would do so, but Lynn Sr. seems to enjoy it a lot. And Lynn Sr. has a problem of his own, and he has to try and fix this with Lola somehow.
Well, I'm sure you can make it up to her. Just please don't get her another pony. That did not work out.
I won't even ask.
Ow! Sunny Muffins. Ow! Your name is
Oh, God! God!
It didn't end well.
And Lynn Sr. cheers Lola up by doing this.
Well, I just happened to come across these matching princess dresses at the mall, and I thought...
course it is.
But wait, there's more.
Stick on earrings! Yay! Did it!
Okay.
And the real fun begins with Lola and Lynn Sr. hanging out together. And that's kind of disturbing as I'm seeing the dad wearing a dress. I'm a little scared of seeing this, but I'm not too scared fucking shitless about it. And the fun goes on with them getting along with makeup, doing this little prison walk-off, whatever they do in that kind of auditorium. And they watch a show called Prison Pageant, which somehow I'm never gonna be able to see what it looks like. I just hope that whatever show she's watching isn't that bad as fucking Here Comes Honey Boo Boo.
Oh! No, thanks.
Just as you can imagine that the fun is not going to get any much better, Lynn Sr.'s already had his fun with Lola, and now his daughter Lynn Jr. is now starting to feel so much left out.
Why the hell are you wearing a dress?
And he's got to start making up to her now. Although you may want to get out of that dress.
Whoa. That's what I get for running in heels.
Lynn Sr. actually changes his outfit and he hangs out with Lynn now more.
Slow down, honey. I'm trying to keep up here.
Jesus, fuck, this girl can actually eat. Which is gonna be pretty bad news for the toilet. More fun with Lynn Jr. keeps going on until Luna starts feeling much left out. Lynn fixes her up and joins so much of her music band. Lana's now feeling left out. He's got to fix that one now. You know, if I was feeling a little traumatized of seeing him in a dress, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of that as I'm seeing them washing the frog's ass. I'm sure anyone else would like to wipe Kermit the Frog's ass because himself, he don't wipe his own ass. When he stumbles to get Hops the frog, he stumbles upon Lincoln, who's now feeling much left out. Gotta fix that. He joins Lincoln on Legends, an episode I'm gonna have to look into in the future. Sees Lori, she's feeling left out. Oh boy, I'm starting to feel we're gonna enter a gray area sooner or later. Helps Lori out with golfing. Up above, he sees Lisa looking so much down. I'm starting to feel bad for this guy now. I mean, sad to say it, but you and Rita decide to repopulate and have 11 kids in the house. And it's clearly bad enough that you didn't make it 12 kids. I wonder what happened then.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Having a little to do with education with Lisa.
In prophase, the nuclear envelope breaks down as spindle fibers emerge from the
Sound it out.
centrosomes?
Lenny comes home all of a sudden, where from I don't even want to know. And you probably know it already. He goes around and hangs with Lenny. It looks like a dress that Katy Perry and Lady Gaga were actually wearing on stage. Every time I see him wearing a dress like this, it reminds me of a certain Powerpuff Girls episode. I don't even remember what it was called, but it's when Professor was actually in drags.
Holy shit, that is disturbing.
But back to the review. At least he's actually having a little bit of fun with Lenny until Lily,
You sweet little angel.
feeling sad. He hangs around with Lily doing the Phantom Fox Nightmare Fuel dance.
No, anything but that.
Of course, the last girl he had to finish having the day with was Lucy Loud, one of my favorite characters.
And this was your great-great-great-grandfather Linwood Loud. He was the first Loud with flat feet.
Must have been a lot of Lins in the family, huh? So the dad is starting to prepare to make dinner now, until something comes to quite a shock to him when Luan steps in.
Oh, you made my favorite.
What?
Oh, beef stroganoff, my fave.
It is?
Yeah, Dad. You know I can't get enough of it.
Beef stroganoff, something I need to try in the future one day. I wonder if that's even any good. Surprisingly, the dad actually makes 11 different dishes. Wow. Just wow. That's a first that's never happened before in anyone else's life. Unless somebody else dares to try to do that.
Wow, Dad, did you make 11 different dishes?
Yep, no big deal. Just wanted to do something special, so I made all your faves.
Even my worms au gratin?
Oh, course.
All right. Would you mind consuming that in an alternate location?
What's wrong with that?
Say the garage.
Wait, if I sit by Lisa, it'll look like she's my favorite. Kids, I'm just gonna sit in a corner tonight. That way I can see and hear you all equally.
I'm starting to get the feeling that there's going to be a big slope going down this hill of where this is going. He's trying not to play favorites, but he's starting to put so much stress on himself.
Oh, poor baby.
Bit your finger.
Hang on, Daddy, will fix your boo-boo. Here we go. Mwah. But you're not the only one Daddy cares about, Lily. Boo-boo kisses for everyone.
I would feel a little uncomfortable if that was ever happening to me, if my own dad was going to kiss my finger.
Might not want to do that, Dad. I've been on quite a picking spree.
I'm surprised.
Yes. Lana, have you ever considered the phrase, wash your hands before you eat?
Are you feeling okay, Dad?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Never better. How was your afternoon, sweetie? Hold that thought. I mean, how was everyone's afternoon? Not just Lucy's, but, also Lucy's.
Who do you want to pick first?
Well, yeah, we'll pick numbers from another hat to decide that.
Have you lost your mind?
That is so funny how Lynn is sitting on his back on a doghouse, like Snoopy. The kids come outside, and here's where he's gonna make his confession now.
I'm sorry, kids, but no matter what I do, I'll never be able to keep things fair. I tried not to play favorites, but obviously I failed.
What are you talking about, Dad? We know you don't play favorites.
But Lola, weren't you mad at me for giving Luan so much attention at the store?
That's not why I was mad. I mean, yeah, shopping with you two is always annoying, but my beef was with the checkout lady. She wouldn't give me a free balloon. She said I didn't deserve it. She doesn't know my life.
Yeah, survey says?
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Yep, that's what I fucking thought. That's a really poor excuse to be mad about. I can almost clearly see why you wouldn't even deserve a balloon. You completely scared the shit out of everybody trying to get your way. Try to be honest with yourself for Christ's sake.
Wait, so none of you kids thought I was playing favorites?
Negatory. We all feel equally assured of your affections.
Yeah, Dad. It's actually kind of embarrassing how much you love us.
Oh, kids, thank you. I'm just so glad none of you feels left out.
Aw, come on, Daddy. Bring it in.
But the dad, Lynn, is actually feeling so much better with all 11 of his children, and he wasn't playing favorites the whole time. Honestly, I like to put it this way. Every kid would be actually equally loved, okay? No one wouldn't dare to be left out in the code. No more, no less. They are all equally loved on the same level. So now that he's actually feeling so much better,
See, I knew you had nothing to worry about. You're a wonderful father.
he sure is a great father. In fact, he's such an amazing father is where I can put it. He's a bit bumbling, but he's all right.
Oh, Cliff, who's Daddy's big boy? Who's Daddy's big head?
Shut up! Fuck off, you three. Have you lost your goddamn mind? So Home of the Fave was a really good episode. In fact, I might say it's much of an enjoyable episode, especially when you watch it on Father's Day. It was a good damn thing I actually did do this on Father's Day because it actually feels like one, especially when it's all around Lynn Sr., who spends so much time with his kids, especially around his daughters. Some actually say that this episode gets dumber and dumber, but screw you. Words cannot describe how much I enjoyed the episode's charm and humor, but I can actually say this episode is great. It's almost better than Breaking Dad. Well, Breaking Dad I would rank for being second of the best Lynn Sr. episode, but this Home of the Fave would be on the #1 list of him. The plot of this episode was actually great. It was nice to see parent-children relationship episode. And I do find fathers spending time with their daughters to be super awesome and adorable. So naturally, I just love this episode because Lynn Sr. is actually turning out to be a great father after all. Ever since after 11 Louds of Leap and when they started showing the parents' face more often throughout season 2 and in season 3, they have become more interactive with the children and everybody else. But my only criticism is that they should have never put him in a dress. But hey, I've seen worse than this.
God, that is still so disturbing.
Okay, maybe Lynn Sr. being in drags is not as worse as what I just mentioned. Home of the Fave would get 99 stars. It's great. It's really a good fucking episode you would actually enjoy as you're seeing this on Father's Day in this time of the month. I am the Loud House Critic. Time for me to go spend time with my old man.